is up? We are going to be doing a Washington Wizards rebuild, the first of the channel. So let's take a look at this roster. Start off, we're jumping straight to it. We got not a great roster. You have CJ McCollum, Alex Sarr, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, Bilal Coulibaly, Chris Middleton, Bub Carrington, Keyshawn George, Corey Kispert, Trey Johnson, Cam Whitmore, Justin Champagnie, AJ Johnson, Marvin Bagley, Anthony Gill, Malachi Branham, Sharif Cooper, Tristan Vucevic, Will Riley, and Jameer Watkins. A couple players to kind of look out for on this team, CJ McCollum coming from the New Orleans Pelicans, really has averaged some great stats all through his career. He was at Portland for a while, kind of has really shown up after that. In that third year, he popped off. He's just kind of been very steady, 20-point average all through his career. Alex Sarr, someone who I kind of expected more from. We're ranking him at the 3. We're probably going to have Bagley at the 5, or at the 4, I'm sorry, we're having Sarr and Bagley's going to be at the 5. And so, I think the first big move we are going to have to be doing is we're just going to try to trade away a couple guys that we don't really need, like, for instance, Chris Middleton. We really don't need him. We got Keyshawn George. So Chris Middleton's going to be our first trade. I think we're big man's a big lack. We could get someone like Jackson Hayes, and they have no salary. Well, let's see what team has any salary cap. Preferably team's not overpaying the best player. About the Magic, let's see. Wendell Carter, decent player. Let's look at those boards. He's got about 8 boards a game. I think we're gonna try it. And they have no salary cap too, okay. Let's maybe try Trade Finder for Chris Middleton. Let's see if we'll get anything. It looks like we do have a couple offers. So right off rip, Paul George in a 2nd round pick. Okay. Kyle Kuzma. Vucevic would be okay. Lonzo Ball. Anthony Simmons. Nope. No. KCP in a 1st. Okay. Nothing. Walker Kessler. He's only got 1 year left on his contract. Zach LaVine. Kind of disappointing this year and last year. He's got so much potential. I think this could be a trade we do. Ooh. Okay, so, this guy, Ariel Hukporti, I personally have never heard of him. But we could get OG Anunoby. Been a pretty consistent player through his career, 12 points per game. Rui Hachimura, this was what I was looking at, but that salary is, we are getting rid of this, but that is lots of salary to be using. Jonathan Isaac would be nice. A Cam Thomas straight up deal could be something to look out for. Tim Hardaway Jr., not really. Could bring Jordan Poole back, not really too interested in that one. Tobias Harris, 32 over 30, a little bit too old. Plus, not really looking to trade away Trey Smith or Trey Johnson. Excuse Clint Capella and Finney Smith is just, I mean, if we're being real, bench warmer. I think Anthony Gill is, I mean, it's not good. Middleton is just too good of a player to give up that little for. Devin Vassell on a 5-year deal. He's not really performed the way most people have expected him to, especially for being drafted somewhat high. Isaiah Hartenstein, Rudy Gobert, and Drew Holiday. Okay. So I think I've narrowed down to 2 trades. Either this Devin Vassell deal or this Zach LaVine deal. So LaVine is a little bit older. But when we look at Vassell, he's decent stats. It's just something that he's been kind of inconsistent. His stats look like he's getting better. Alright, I'm going to start the negotiation for Devin Vassell. So I think we could add in another player here, actually. I think that player's name's Cooper, not anything, no. 0.5. Maybe Anthony Gill could be someone to trade away. He's been kind of alright. Maybe not even alright, just not a great player. Let's see if maybe we could get Bismack Biyombo. He's been a decent not great rebounder. He's been in the league for a while. He's a little older. Anthony Gill hasn't done anything. We get our big man and a nice shooting guard to fill that Chris Middleton spot. We're going to send it through. Will Riley added into that deal. I think we're going to do this as well as Carter Bryant. We're going to do this trade. And now we got a nice addition in Devin Vassell. We are going to look at this coach game plan and let's see what. This is what I want to run. I actually just want to move players only. I just want these 2 guys to switch positions. But for starters, Devin Vassell. Let's look at the shooting guard position. We're going to give him 29 minutes. 28 minutes, sorry. And then I also want a little bit of Carter Bryant. Let's see if he's small forward. Like, Justin Champagne doesn't really need to be getting all that much minutes. I think this is going to be the kind of game plan we're going with this season. So yeah. We are going to sim. We got game 1 against the Boston Celtics. Here we go, we're hopping in. Go look at the lineups. We're going to have Pritchard on Cole. They got Pritchard on McCollum. They got White on Vassell. They got Brown on George. They got Tatum on Bagley. And we got Sarr on Queta. So it does look like we have a better center. We have a decent all-around team. I'm not too sure how this team is going to perform against a quality team like the Celtics. Just going to make sure everything's set like that. Small forward. And here I actually am going to have Bagley guarding. No. I think we're just going to do Alex Sarr there, I guess. But hopping into this game, I don't got high expectations. Nice little view of the White House. I don't even know what that is. But game 1 of this Washington Wizards series. Got a couple blockbuster deals. Here's the starting lineups. And let's get it. Here's Sarr for the tip against Queta. Oh, by the way, we are playing on All-Star as the Celtics win the tip. Here's McCollum, Pritchard dribbling up the court. Oh, and he gets a foul, and already an illegal screen on Queta in the first 8 seconds. We already have a foul. That's how this modern day NBA is, though. Here's McCollum. He's going to call for a pick and roll from Sarr, it looks like. And he's going to get a nice bucket and a slam right on Jason Tatum's head. And a decent start right off rip. And here's Sarr. Oh, and Tatum fades away, but he misses. McCollum with the rebound. I think we're going to run that pick and roll play again. Let's see if Sarr can get open again. And he does yet again. Bang. And 4-0 for the Wizards right off rip. And this is going pretty darn good to start off, especially against a quality team like the Celtics. Here's Keyshawn George. Oh, jumped too early, and Jaylen Brown gets his first bucket of the game. Here's McCollum taking it up the court. He's going to hit the new addition, Vassell. I don't love that. We're going to have Bagley come set the screen. Not a great screen, but a great roll. And there we go, 6-2 and 2 big men now. Both with the only points of this game. And a nice play there. And is that Jaylen Brown? That's Jaylen Brown who's going to hit that 3. McCollum taking it up the court. He's going to give it to Vassell. And again, I think we're just going to call for a nice pick and roll. Oh my goodness, but they might play this one to a T. No, they're not. Oh, but missed the layup. We can't be missing those. Here, Sarr is just not really able to keep up with Tatum, which is kind of disappointing. I need him to hit some conditioning, you know. Here's Vassell taking it up the court. He's going to get a nice pass and a bad shot again. Sarr again. Look at this. Just can't really keep up. Oh, but he pokes the ball away. They recover, and great defense, and that's going to be all covered in McCollum with his second rebound of the game. Oh my goodness, and a turnover. Oh, and Tatum with the dunk. I knew this was coming. Oh, we had our fun 6-2, or 6-0 or something. But McCollum with the bucket. A tough layup from CJ McCollum. Here's Vassell. Oh, and blocked by Keyshawn George. Or Keon. Oh my goodness. Is it Keontae or Keyshawn? I apologize. McCollum from 3 and misses. Rebound by Jaylen Brown. Who's 18? Oh, whoever 18 is, that's George. Come on, guys. Hey, Brown's got 7 of their 11. Here's Vassell. Still looking for his first points. Could he get it on this 3? He cannot. Another miss from the Wizards. And come on. In and out. Pass to Bagley. Downtown bang. And that's something I love about Marvin Bagley. He's a big man that can shoot. When I say he can shoot, when he was coming out of college at Duke, you know, he had that 3-pointer that was just beautiful. You know, he didn't take much, you know. Wasn't kind of his specialty per se. Specialty was his absurd rebounding and a nice block. They're going to have to chuck up a half quarter, and that's out of bounds. And the Wizards off to a nice start against the Celtics, at least keeping up. And great block, kind of blockish steal. And it looks like a timeout called by the Wizards. And no substitutions are going to be made. We're keeping everyone in. We're performing well. Well, the computer's probably going to do some substitutions. Anfernee Simons, okay. And here's Carrington, I believe. Bub. Yep, Bub. Ooh. And great defense from Derek White. Just pokes that ball right out. Oh, and Kispert sells it. And Boucher with a putback. That was nice. I can't complain. And Kispert. Corner, not seeing anything open. Carter Bryant, the new addition, misses his first shot. Here's Cam Whitmore. Oh my goodness. And Sam Hauser, I remember him. Remember that 2023 playoff run. Kispert. Oh my goodness, and another miss. It's Whitmore. Oh, and crossed up by Derek White. It's 17-11. Tough way to choke this one. And Bagley's got 5. I do in real life he is not starting, I believe, but I like the size, the physicality, the shooting, man, like I said, and that defense. Oh, but I don't even know who that guy is, but nice dunk. Good block from Bagley. Just team couldn't find. And Carrington with a turnover, and Kispert. Oh, and a foul. And Simons to the line for 2. And they are just pulling away with this one. They are on a 10-2 run. Whitmore, though, with a miss. Come on. This is just getting ugly quick. Another foul, this time on Carter Bryant, the new addition. Let's see. Hauser can make him. See, he's only averaging 3 points, which is wild. I bet it was a 3-pointer that he made, not an and one or something, but it's beyond the point. We don't like this. And Hauser misses the second one. Let's see if we can at least get something going. Carrington's good. Carter Bryant wide open. Missed. Bagley missed. And 2 opportunities with some easy shots that we should be making. It's Carrington on, I almost said Holiday. That wouldn't be true. And Trey Johnson, the rookie, is in. Carrington looking. Oh, and Johnson was open. He's open again. He misses. It's going to be Celtics ball. And kind of my fault with that shot meter. That was a missed attempt, unfortunately. Here's Carrington. And nice defense from Carter Bryant. And a steal from Carrington. And now, it could have been a nice fast break opportunity, but we're going to slow down the pace. Whitmore tired. Calls for the screen. Doesn't really work. Whitmore not wide open. Whoa, and that might have been a foul. Oh, but that is a foul, okay. 5 seconds now. Not a good first quarter. We start off hot. Misses the first one. Let's see if we can get some points off this. and makes the second one. 5.4 seconds. Carrington, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and missed an ugly first quarter, 23-13. Not necessarily our defense, because giving up 23 points in the first quarter is something I am perfectly okay with. But we need to be scoring more. As Bagley's our leading scorer with 5. And just ugly. CJ McCollum gonna take it up. Haven't seen too much from him tonight, although he gets blocked. And now Pritchard down the court. And wow. That is just something I am very aggravated about this Wizards team, is those turnovers, man. And Trey Johnson being doubled. Pass to Carter Bryant. Calls for the screen. Bryant's going to give it to him. Oh, and another turnover. I think it's going to be Wizards ball. Yes, it is. And that is very good. Alex Sarr takes a deep one and misses. And this is just ugly, and Kispert gets crossed up just like that. And there's Georgian Brown. Nope. And another putback. And we need to start rebounding, okay? It's not, size isn't the problem here. We got a 7-footer in McCollum with a nice tough layup. He's got 4 tonight with 3 assists. I mean, McCollum's doing decent. Still waiting for those big shots, you know. But something is better than nothing. And another bucket from, I don't even know who this guy is, okay? I don't know why you're letting him get all these buckets. Almost another turnover. And Bryant. Kispert with a nice offensive board and a nice bucket. Corey Kispert's someone that I'm really thrilled to have on this team. He's consistent, I will say. He's not best player in the league, but that's not what we need. And gets faked and blocked by Carter Bryant, proving that he can take on that size matchup. But Bryant is somewhat tall. And here's McCollum calling for a screen. Nice bucket there. And a foul. It's going to end that great defensive run from us. See if just something can get going. I mean, this is just, not sure about that foul, but okay. Not sure about it. Here's Vassell back in. And Vassell with McCollum seems like a great duo, and Vassell's going to get the wide open lane to make that bucket. You see that their bench is just annihilating us. This is just ugly. Here is McCollum. Just going to wait a little bit. Just going to see if get something going. And what was that? I was trying to call for a pick and roll. I think I must have misclicked there. That's going to cause a turnover. Kispert getting crossed up, and oh no. Luckily a miss. That could have been bad. Kispert's defense is something that is going to need a lot of improvement if he wants more minutes on this team. And McCollum going to come back. He's going to call for a screen. We got George. Right back to McCollum. Shoots it. in and out, and McCollum's going to shoot another one. And now another miss from McCollum. Some good defense from George. You're going to get the ball again, and just no rebounding. Come on. Finally get the ball. And here's Kispert. Calls for a screen. He wants his man Sarr there. And another screen, because why in the world not? And Vassell with a... Oh. I don't know why he did that little move there. I think he could have just gone away with a nice midi or layup. Here's Quetta, and apparently Kispert is on Quetta and Pritchard wide open in the corner. That cannot happen. And now, just like that, 15-point game. They are on a 25-10 run. This is just embarrassing. Let's see if our bench can get some stuff going. Here's Carrington taking the ball up. He's going to have a wide open lane and a foul drawn. I guess it wasn't really a wide open lane. First free throw, money. Second one is in and out, and that's the little stuff that's going to need to improve in the long run. Bagley with the rebound. And here's Vassell. He's got a possible foul. I don't know about that one. I think his arms were pulled a little bit. And Carrington on Pritchard. He always gets a steal but couldn't come up with the ball. Here's Bagley on Garza. I think it's Luke Garza, if I'm not mistaken. Some nice defense from Bagley, but this is just ugly. 22 points, guys. All we're going to put up. There's Carrington. I mean, he's trying. He's got 3. He's got just about all the points that our bench has been able to get us, but whatever. Some good defense there. And Carrington, again, just getting involved in every play. Trey Johnson, we haven't seen anything from. And he needs to step up. He knows his role on this team. And now another miss. Johnson has no buckets. And Pritchard with a wide open lane. They're going to drop 40 before we can get 25. See, oh, and a illegal screen from Bagley, and that's tough. That is tough. Really just not something we love to see. Oh, and gets crossed up, but able to stay with his. And Bagley with the block. And here's Whitmore taking it up. Johnson for the first career bucket, and he's going to get free throws, which will probably be the first of his young career. Let's see if Johnson can get it done. First shot, missed. Johnson, 0% field goal, 0% free throw. And there we go. That's the first bucket of Trey Johnson's career. Even nicer if he could make that second, or make that first one, but in Carrington, oh my goodness. Kind of my fault, but it's unacceptable. I don't care. Oh my goodness. When Trey Johnson was wide open there. Luckily, they have not been able to get a lot of fast break points in here. Johnson's so shifty. And another foul, and he's going to go back to the line. And this is not how we have been wanting to play, although it is the Boston Celtics. But if we can't even get 30 before half, that's bad. Johnson's 2 points. 3 points from Johnson. Starting to show up the way we want him to. And Carrington, some good defensive backcourt violation. We have a chance if we get another stop after this. If we score, get another stop, we have a chance to make it a 10-point game. And Carrington, another bucket from him, and he has been very nice. And oh no, not defensively. And Pritchard just torching our offense, even with somewhat good defense. You know, Carrington's been a little bit of a weak spot there, but he hasn't been all that bad. There's Carter Bryant. Sizes up Sam Hauser, does not work. And Bagley with a nice pass, rebound, everything. And that's an assist from Marvin Bagley. He can truly do it all. Carter Bryant. It's a nice bucket. And Trey Johnson with the steal and a slam with 1.5 seconds left. And that half is a 12-point game. Not as bad as it was at one point in this game. Definitely some things to improve on, to work on, but we're heading in the right direction. And pretty darn happy with how we're performing against the Boston Celtics. You know, that first quarter was all about Alex Sarr. He had all those pick and roll plays that were very nice. Those slams. And Marvin Bagley even draining a 3, that was nice. And CJ McCollum's tough layups. Peyton Pritchard, those 3-pointers, man, those hurt us. See another one from him. Look at that. Better field goal percentage, more rebounds, we have more assists, way more steals, more blocks. We have more blocks. We really gotta kind of be aggressive with the ball and start scoring, you know? Like, this is just unacceptable. 33 points at halftime. This is going to be like a game in the probably 70s or 80s. Now for them, they're on pace to get about 90 points. Isn't bad. Here's McCollum taking up the ball. And he's got Pritchard on. He's going to call for a pick and roll. Let's see if him and Alexander Starr is going to take the 3. He's going to miss it. And great shot selection there. And Jason Tatum. Way too fast for Marvin Bagley to keep up with. And CJ McCollum. And Alex Sarr missed layup. And now they are just back where we were at a little bit ago. And CJ McCollum with a nice layup. And there we go. It's a 14-point game. He's got 6, 3 for 9. Not great. And when I steal, he pokes it out. Can we? Oh no, and Pritchard wide open in the paint. Don't pass him the ball. And that should be a miss. I don't think Pritchard's capable of making that clutch of a shot. I mean, obviously he's probably going to correct me for saying that. McCollum, in and out, and McCollum's 3-pointers have not been there tonight. Oh, but great defense there. Stays with, my goodness. Peyton Pritchard has 14. It's McCollum. Again, just a little layup is all we need from him. That's what he's been able to do tonight. You know, 3-pointers haven't been his style, and that's okay. He's got 8 points, I believe. Nice defense, and I mean, this game, it's never over until the end. And that's out on Pritchard, I believe. And that's going to be Wizards ball. Oh my goodness, and a turnover wide open, but oh no, and Jaylen Brown's gonna get that. And our Washington Wizards today are not performing anywhere near the way they can. 3-point shooting, not there. I mean, we ought to take a couple shots with Bagley, I feel like. Because no one else is going to make them. Although I don't think he's on the court. Oh, he is. There he is from 3. He misses, but he was close. And defensively, Bagley. And he can't guard 2 people. Like, he needs a team around him to help him, and he's just not been getting one. Oh, goodness, guys. Everything about this team today is falling apart. And 37. Right now, that's how much some teams score in the first quarter, and we're in the third. Oh, and McCollum reach-in foul is first of the game. We just need any sign of hope. And some good defense there. George. Nice defense. Defense is there, man. It's just the little things, like, well, I guess not little things, but the 3-point shooting. Heck, layups have been complicated this game. Not like we've missed a whole lot of them, but definitely missed easy shots, I will say. With the ball back here, let's see if Bagley, another bucket. Marvin Bagley's got 11 with 8 in the paint. He is such a threat. Oh, and a foul. Who was that? George. That was George. And I mean, 15-point game. We're within striking distance, as they say in football, when you're down by this much. Some good defense from George, but a foul called, and I am going to challenge this one. I really did not see a foul here. Now, let's look at this replay. Let's see what are they going to call it. Oh, they're calling the timeout right here. Let's see. They're going to keep the call, and that is just, ooh. Terrible call right there. Just don't know what's really not clicking here, you know? There, and a missed free throw from Jaylen Brown. If he can miss another one, that'd be full-ended. He doesn't. And now, I guess, maybe that challenge I should not have done. Because with only 3 timeouts left, about halfway through the third. From 3. And bang from Corey Kispert. 13-point game. And slowly but surely the Wizards finding ways to come back. And McCollum with the steal. Now, can he finish? No, he cannot. But Alexander Sarr is going to miss. Stuff like that. Bang, and some great defense this quarter. Corey Kispert, another bucket from him, and it's an 11-point game. They can make this a single-digit game here. And although Derek White, pretty darn open, don't love it. Corey Kispert, oh, and a deep 3 from Tatum. He's going to drain it. That was a very good shot. I can't. And McCollum, another layup. I think that's all his points right now. way up. And we've been shooting 58% best of the this quarter, best of the game. Oh my goodness. We need something big. We need some threes. We need some big baskets. Bagley. Nice three. And obviously we had to miss it. And now a fast break opportunity in that. That's going to put us in the same situation we were just in. I mean, you just see how much a game can change in a matter of seconds. There's Bagley. Oh my goodness, and Tatum's big bodying our 7-footer. And another deep three. And Simmons now is going to miss it. Gasar going down the court, and he's just getting nothing against Jason freaking Tatum. Like, oh, some good defense there, almost blocked away, and Tatum's wide open again. And what is going on? Sarr is just getting eaten alive. He's just been too slow. And a turnover, and they're gonna get possibly points off of that, and this is not looking good. Jaylen Brown having a pretty decent game so far. 18 points, 8 rebounds. And their big men aren't playing like big men. They're big, like their their forwards are just empowering our centers. Like, it's just so disappointing. And Carrington from 3 is gonna miss. It's a 20-point game now. That is exactly what I mean, but Carter Bryant with a nice play, and there's Trey Johnson, and one. And one from Trey Johnson, and whoa. Is that bucket not counted? Let's look at a replay here. We're just going to go back here and foul, and that should have been an and one. Wow, a glitch there. Johnson's got 7 points in his debut. Not great. Not what you love to see from from a lottery pick, I'll say. I forget if it was top 10 or not. Top 5, possibly. Another miss from the Celtics, and Trey Johnson again is going to get locked up by Sam Hauser. I mean, that is just sad how Sam Hauser is tearing up our offense. And nice defense, and Cam Whitmore just trying a little boost in momentum. Johnson got Jaylen Brown on him. Carter Bryant coming in for the pick and roll, and should have been a nice shot, and now wide open. Oh no, and Tatum is going to make it a 21-point ball game. Two missed layups by Trey Johnson. I get he's a rookie, but these mistakes are adding up quickly. And just like that, we're down by 21 going into the fourth quarter. And that's just embarrassing. 50 points through 3 quarters. That is what? About 17 points per quarter. That's how much teams score in half a quarter. So, I mean, this team needs to get up and start doing stuff. Pretty darn soon it's going to get to the point where, like, it's going to get to the point like this, where they're just pulling away too much. And I don't mean to be like a Debbie Downer and say like, oh, it's over, but I mean, eventually it's going to be over because of these little mistakes. Here's Trey Johnson's probably going to miss that, yes. And watch Alex Sarr here. Look at him struggling to keep up. Luckily, I believe he's playing the 5 here. It's not going to be on Tatum. Great defense there. And there's Devin Vassell. And a nice step back. And can he make it? He cannot. Vassell, pretty darn disappointing. First for Trey Johnson. And playing a lot of minutes with a little points. That's very... Oh my goodness, another foul. Simons, look, we've been able to contain Anthony Simons pretty well. Only's got 8 points. Should have been 6 if we didn't foul there. You know, someone was getting doubled, but I don't know what exactly they did that play. Bagley again, and Marvin Bagley. Just a great player all around. I mean, that's what you love to see. That is what you love to see. I mean, there are bright spots in this game, and he's one of them for sure. Of course, right when I say that, he gets freaking baptized. But, I mean, 1 for 2 3-pointers, maybe 2 for 3 there, no. 1 for 3 3-pointers, he got about 13 or 15 points. Oh, I think if they make these 2 free throws, it's going to be a little bit it's going to be too much out of reach. 27-point game if he makes these. It's just those free throws that have been helping him, man. He's 2 for 10 shooting. I mean, he's playing like our guys. Sharif Cooper in. Haven't heard that name in a minute. He's going to take a 3 and he's going to drain it. Marvin Bagley does have a loose ball foul. It looks like the ball is actually going to count. Still, I think they already have taken Cooper out of this game. Yeah, Cooper's out, but 81 to 55, yeah. Yup, it's looking just about over. I mean, McCollum just had, and watch Sarr here now. Can't keep up with his man. And who was Queta? Like, somebody tell me, we're losing by 28 right now. I just play it. We're stat padding, and look at that. Look at that. McCollum. Yet again, he's got 12 points, all 2-pointers. No free throws, no threes made. It's kind of disappointing. But, I mean, it's kind of working. The thing that's hard is it's just not what we need right now. Like, we're finally starting to perform how we should be this whole game. I don't understand why they still have their starters in, by the way, but Sarr on Tatum. And Simmons gets a wide open look and misses. And even though he was wide open there, Bagley could have taken that. Call him from 3. And he makes it. And, I mean, 22-point game now. And the Celtics choke. But Simmons wide open and he misses. And yet again, Anthony Simmons with a miss. And I mean, it's going to take an absolute miracle. I mean, there's Kispert right there. Missing Sarr with the putback. I mean, 20-point game. Colum almost had one of the biggest. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna wait this shot clock out. What in the world was that call? I mean, that was the flop of the century. I know you guys just saw that. That was crazy, man. Really? And there's McCollum again. And he misses the layup. And I think he's going to do it. Foul, and I guess they get to go to the line now. Simmons again. His free throw shooting has just been crazy. Like, if we didn't foul Simmons at all, we might still be in this game, but too many fouls, too many turnovers, not enough points. And another 3 from Marvin Bagley. He's got 2. It's about, I think, 2 for 4, I believe. Got a 50% free or 3-point shooter on our team as our center. It's nice. And Queta yet again, just whipping this up. McCollum almost had a lane, but he kind of ran into Kispert there. Another 3. Bagley misses. Yep, that's probably going to do it. Look at... Wow. I'm not going to say a choke because it was just the first quarter, but I mean, this game was tied at one point, and Kispert just ran to say hi to his family in the stands. I mean, this is just embarrassing. Bagley, he's going to go to the free throw line. Oh my goodness. They missed both of them. Not a great free throw shooter. Queta may be somebody we trade for. That's a miss. And Carter Bryant with the shooting foul. It's going to give him 90. And it's just his offense, honestly. I mean, the defense, you know, performed, like, with fouls-wise, not great. But, I mean, points-wise, very, very solid. But I just kind of don't really understand what's not clicking. Like, shooters that are just not shooting, you know? We've made 3-pointers in this game, you know? We've made free throws in this game. We've made mid-ranges in this game. We just haven't made enough. I think that's the big thing. Quantity. And we might not even get... I'm hoping to get 70 this game. At least. Which is very disappointing. Trey Johnson is not going to get double digits in his debut. It doesn't look... Probably going to call timeout, subbing all the backups. Just no late game injury happens. A tough loss, man. That was terrible. I mean, just going to put all our backups in. McCollum's done. Cooper's in. I think we'll leave Johnson in. Even. I think we are going to let Bagley. That's kind of what we're going with for this final couple seconds. And Sharife Cooper, we saw he played, second at 3 points. Miss from him. And, oh boy, I really am liking it. $93-66. Cooper made this 3 baskets towards the end. Definitely not blaming this on him. I apologize if it came out like that. This game was long dead after that. Here's these stats, and Bagley needs to up those rebounds. 6 and 2 blocks, decent. But look at these turnover numbers. 3 from McCollum. We only forced 6 turnovers. And let's look at their points. Just not acceptable. But Luke Garza, by the way, it is Luke Garza. Carter Bryant, a new addition didn't do anything. Keyshawn George was maybe the most disappointing here. 18 minutes, nothing. Cam Whitmore, nothing. Apparently AJ Johnson played, but just an awful game all around. Hopefully we don't ever play like that again. I think, as y'all can see, there's definitely going to be moves that are going to be made. But I think this is going to be the end of the episode. So stay tuned for episode 2. Don't know when it's going to drop. Thank you for watching, and peace out.